starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, travelers from several different countries are now banned temporarily from entering the U.S. as the whole world begins dealing with a new COVID-19 variant. It's not necessarily any more deadly than previous strains, though health officials say it's still too early to know much about it. Chris Pallone has the latest from Washington.
When I was elected, I said I would.
President Biden sounding a cautious alarm over the latest COVID-19 variant, Omicron.
This variant is a cause for concern, not a cause for panic.
The World Health Organization calls the global risk from the new mutation very high, but health experts say it will be a couple weeks before they know how transmissible it is and whether it causes severe illness. The best protection still, they say, is to get vaccinated.
If you haven't already gotten vaccinated, or if you have and you're eligible for a booster, do it now. This is the best way to protect yourself against Delta, which is still very much with us in the U.S., and Omicron, if it comes to the U.S., which it almost certainly will at some point.
But it's unclear right now how effective the current vaccines are in protecting against Omicron. Drug makers say studies are underway as well as work on new versions.
The playbook it is to understand a little bit better, and then within weeks, I think we will know most of the information that needs to be known, but every day we learn more.
The president defending his order to block foreigners from coming to the U.S. from South Africa and 7 other nations in the region.
It gives us time. It gives us time to take more actions.
Japan, Morocco, and Israel have taken similar steps to slow the spread. New Omicron cases have now been identified in Canada and several countries in Europe. And the president says it's just a matter of time before it's detected here. Fearing a winter surge in COVID cases, the president said he will unveil a plan Thursday to try to prevent that from happening. In Washington, Chris Pallone, NBC News.
The Biden administration is now also allowing some federal agencies to delay firing unvaccinated workers until after the holidays. The White House is calling it a, quote, education and counseling period, the first step in enforcing the federal vaccine mandate, which requires all federal workers to have received at least 1 dose of COVID-19 vaccine by November 22nd, 1 week ago. And all this comes as here in Wisconsin, the number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases per day has fallen over the last week. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports about 1,800 new cases, dropping our daily average for the last week to about 2,600. However, part of that, at least, can be attributed to people not getting tested as often over the holiday weekend, as the percent of tests coming back positive is still up around 12%. And DHS also reports 4 new deaths today. We're hovering right around 14 per day over the last week. Tomorrow, Marathon County is hosting a community vigil to honor and remember Marathon County residents who lost their lives due to COVID-19. It's a public event scheduled for 4:30 until about 6 tomorrow evening on the 400 block in downtown Wausau. As of today, Marathon County health leaders have reported 278 confirmed deaths and 41 more probable deaths in Marathon County from COVID-19 over the last almost 2 years. All right, outside, Jeff, many of us saw some snow today.
Yeah, and today is Snowplow Driver Appreciation Day in Wisconsin, so thank you for that and keeping us safe. But they had lots of material today across parts of the area. Still snowing lightly here in Eagle River right now. Several inches of snow has fallen there. 2.1 inches of snow here in Rhinelander. And we're not quite done, but the worst is behind us now. Just some light snow falling across our area back toward the north and west. Flurries winding down tonight. Maybe an inch or 2 more by tomorrow morning, and then we're done for a day or so. And then warmer temperatures are on the way as this system way over here, that'll be in our backyards on Wednesday with some rain showers on Wednesday. All snow out there now, though, with temperatures in the 20s in Rhinelander, 32 for Wausau. So again, there's snow here, and there's like nothing across parts of central Wisconsin where the grass is still green across that part of the area. Our forecast for tonight, though, is decreasing clouds, light snow ending with low temperatures down near 25. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
Thank you, Jeff. 7 children injured in last weekend's Christmas parade crash in Waukesha are still being treated at Children's Wisconsin Hospital, according to hospital officials there. The hospital originally received 16 patients. 9 have now been released. Meanwhile, folks in Waukesha came together last night to honor the 6 people who died in the ramming. Sarah McGrew reports.
A time marked by silence. A time the Waukesha community will never forget.
These families are going through a really hard time. Everybody that was here a week ago through the tragedy just went through such trauma. And to see the community come together tonight was absolutely beautiful.
A vigil at Veterans Park, bringing back flickering lights of hope to a grieving community.
And everybody comes together. I mean, everybody supports each other. That's the community of Waukesha.
Following the citywide moment of silence, the mayor asked the community to keep their lights shining bright.
Today and through the holidays, we ask you all to show unity and to stand with those injured with a simple act. Unite with a blue light.
Blue light bulbs were given out to the community by city council members and businesses over the weekend.
Showing that Waukesha is strong and saying they want to show love and support for people, and I think that's what the blue light is symbolizing.
Martha Merrill's has already run out, but the city says more are on the way to help illuminate the good in the community.
Hate and evil, but it has arrived and it's shown what it can do, but now it's time for love to show how it can heal and be very present, and that's what I think you're seeing this community do, is showing love.
Sarah McGrew reporting. A jury is now in place and opening arguments are underway in the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell. Maxwell has pleaded not guilty to charges of sex trafficking and perjury. She is accused of helping her former boyfriend, Jeffrey Epstein, recruit and groom underage girls for sex. Between the years of 1994 and 2004, Epstein died in prison before his trial began. Maxwell faces up to 80 years in prison if convicted on all charges. Jury selection began today in Chicago in the trial of actor Jussie Smollett. The now 39-year-old's accused of lying to police about being a victim of a hate crime. Back in January 2019, Smollett reported he was attacked by 2 men who yelled anti-gay and racist remarks, put a noose around his neck. Authorities later accused the actor of paying 2 acquaintances to stage the attack to boost his career. Smollett denies those allegations and has pleaded not guilty. If he is found guilty, he faces up to 3 years in prison and a fine. After falling last week, markets rebounded a bit today. Friday, the Dow had its worst day, point-wise, in more than a year. Today, the index rose about 235 points, closed at 35,135. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 also rose today. The oldest intact boat ever found in Wisconsin was pulled out of Lake Mendota, Madison, earlier this month. As the work continues now to preserve that piece of history, members of Ho-Chunk Nation are sharing what it means to them. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller has more.
On November 4th, 2021, one of the most significant historical finds in recent memory was discovered by accident.
She was just doing some fun diving in the spring when the water was clear and saw a piece of wood.
But what Tamara Thompson saw was much more than just a piece of wood.
It's the not only oldest, mostly intact water vessel in Wisconsin. It's the only one found with artifacts, these net sinkers. It's the only one found at this depth.
Not only a massive discovery for history, but also for the ancestors of the owners of this canoe.
At 8800, the area around here, around what's now Madison, was populated predominantly by the ancestors of the Ho-Chunk.
The Ho-Chunk are one of the first nations of Wisconsin. Tribal members still live throughout the state, many of them residing in the Wittenberg and Wausau areas. Ho-Chunk member Bruce Lemire lives near Tomahawk.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm real happy that they did bring this up, that they're going to preserve it.
Representatives from the Ho-Chunk tribe were present when the canoe was pulled from the water. They are still working with the Historical Society to preserve the artifact.
It's a big historical moment. It dates us back to those time periods.
Time periods in which the canoe played a vital role.
This boat was probably used for fishing because we found the net sinkers in the boat, and the net was probably attached to a net, and the net dissolved, but the boat survived, and we're left with these stone net sinkers.
And the significance of the finding doesn't stop there.
It was done in such a public way with so many people witnessing it. It was when we brought it ashore, people waited for 4 hours on the shore in below freezing temperatures. And when it came out, it was an emotional experience for those who were watching.
In Wisconsin, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
Still ahead, we'll hear what Newswatch 12 viewers are saying on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. You're watching Newswatch 12. We're proud to serve Woodboro and folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
It's here, the Menards Black Friday sale. Hurry in for best selection. Price is good through December 5th. These Mucklucks ladies' boots are warm and comfortable and come in a variety of styles. They're only $19.99 each. Stock up on toys for the little ones. Assorted Barbie dolls are just $2.99 each. Check out these and more amazing Black Friday deals at Menards. Available in-store only while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
This Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. America's best-selling trucks are here and capable SUVs are rolling out. Get great offers on the Ford that's right for you, like Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV, and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. So this Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. Now, get a 2021 Escape, Edge, or EcoSport with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Very well qualified buyers can get 2.49% financing and $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash on most Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups.
We've been in a perfect cycle lately with low temperatures at night in the single digits. That helps to freeze the trails, and now throwing some more snow on top of those. Our problem, though, is Wednesday and Thursday. As our next system approaches on Wednesday, we're going to have high temperatures near 40, and that's going to lead to some rain showers on Wednesday afternoon. Looking outside now, though, still some light snow falling across the area. Nothing heavy, but there's been a really distinct line between snow and no snow, and that's right across parts of Marathon County, back over toward Wapaka, really. Over here, no snow for you. Over here, it's been snowing pretty much all day with some light to moderate snow at times. So far, 2.1 inches here in Rhinelander. Getting some reports now of 3, even 4 inches close to Vilas County. So overall, we'll get the final numbers in tonight. But it's been a good snowfall across the area. But it is winding down now. This will get out of here tonight. We'll get some flurries until about midnight, and then we're done. And then tomorrow, a pretty nice day with temperatures back in the 30s, and then also some increasing clouds through the afternoon. And the flakes are flying straight down tonight because there's no wind out there at all. So that's not blowing and drifting any snow. And it is reducing visibility, though. So here's exactly where the heaviest snow is. Remember, moderate snow is 0.5 of a mile visibility. Nobody has that right now, and heavy snow is 0.25. So this is all light snow across the area, but notice how that line is very distinct from 10-mile visibility in Tomahawk to 1 mile in Rhinelander. That snow is right between the two, which, by the way, are not too far apart. Okay, so out there now, here goes our low right there. It's going to go whoop, something like that. And then here comes our next system. It's right there. However, that one's going to move more to our north, meaning it's going to pull up some warmer temperatures Wednesday and Thursday, and thus we could get some rain showers around here on Wednesday. Not heavy rain, and then cool off again toward the end of the week. But here we are, our next system there across the Dakotas and Montana, moving in our direction for Wednesday with some light rain showers and maybe some light snow at night. It's definitely not going to be a 2, 3, 4-inch snowfall like we had out there across the area today. So Futurecast shows the snow getting out here tonight. The clouds will hang tough through tomorrow. The back edge of those will be right across parts of western Wisconsin. There could be a little bit of sunshine tomorrow, but overall, we'll call it a partly cloudy day. And then temperatures out there now, we're below freezing in Rhinelander and Antigo and Tomahawk, but even mid-30s right now across parts of central Wisconsin. Those will cool off slowly tonight. All right, but going forward, so 36 tomorrow, we're going to melt some snow. There's that 40 for us on Wednesday, 38 for Thursday, then back down again Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we got to keep things good here, keep the snow around for Wednesday and Thursday as we hit high temperatures near 40. Our forecast in for tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies. The flurries are ending late. Low temperatures down near 25 with a northwest breeze around 5. For tomorrow, it's Tuesday already. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy, breezy, but warmer tomorrow. Highs near 36, so we're going to melt a bit of snow. Get your windshield washer fluid ready for tomorrow, right? The roads are going to be very slushy across the area with that northwest breeze around 10. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows that rain, snow chance on Wednesday, nothing heavy. Thursday, still 38. A cold front's going to come through Thursday night, cool us off for Friday, and then back below freezing over the weekend. Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Time now to hear what Newswatch 12 viewers are saying this week on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents.
And we do watch your show quite regular because we think Mr. Weather is just the greatest person to do weather. But you really need to stiff up your ties just a little bit. It looks like you're back in the 80s here, Mr. Justin.
And I watch you guys once in a while. I normally watch 9 or 7. But last night I was watching you guys, and then I seen this 2 cents line. By the way, you guys are very professional anytime I watch you guys. And I say I don't watch you viewer often, but you guys, you look professional, and your stories are professional. The news content is professional. Just wanted to let you know. Thank you.
Thank you. If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319. And remember, I respond to some of the calls on Fridays on My 2 Cents. Reptile lovers gathered in Marathon County this past weekend. We'll take a look at the Northern Wisconsin Reptile Expo and some of the stuff on display there after the break.
Welcome to Land O'Lakes, Serenity at the top of Wisconsin.
Stay with us at the Gateway Lodge in Land O'Lakes. Relax in our indoor pool, delicious dinners, and the coziest lounge in town. Come back to tradition at the historical Gateway Lodge.
Tonight, The Voice is live.
You came here to win this.
That was phenomenal. Watch live, vote live.
I'm happy for you, John.
I am so happy for me too.
Then, watch The Voice coaches jam with Jimmy on his new show.
That's my jam! On this game, get your partner to guess the artist.
He was an astronaut.
An astronaut?
I'm not good at games. I'm just happy to be here.
The Voice live, followed by the sneak episode of That's My Jam, tonight on NBC.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for spinal aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Christine Alfery is offering 2 limited edition signed coffee table books for the holiday season, Individualism and The Middle is Not Gray. These books are a beautiful summary of Christine's work in 2021, celebrating each unique individual and their wonderful spirit.
The annual Lights of the Northwoods display will open to public starting this Friday night. The event at Hodag Park runs until January 1st. The lights will be on from 5 to 8 or 5 to 9 most nights. Santa will also be available for a photo shoot starting the weekend of December 10th. There's also musical performances and refreshments available on the weekends, so check it out. The Three Lakes Blue Jays have had a lot of success when it comes to athletics recently. The girls basketball team was state runners-up this last season. Baseball and volleyball both made deep runs into the playoffs. And this Sunday, they're putting together a fundraiser to help Blue Jay athletics as a whole. The Coaches Association is putting together a spaghetti dinner at Pikes Pine Isle Lodge in Three Lakes. The dinner will take place this Sunday, December 5th from 4 till 8. You can contact the school district for details. Children and adults from across the region were able to experience one of the largest reptile expos around this past weekend. The Northern Wisconsin Reptile Expo regularly comes to Rothschild, attracting those who are interested in seeing some scaled animals. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pozorski gives us a look.
Inside those doors behind me is the Northern Wisconsin Reptile Expo, featuring, of course, reptiles, amphibians, and much more, now at a larger scale than ever before.
Reptiles aren't just for one certain type of people, it's for everybody, and whoever wants to come through the doors, we're willing to kind of teach them, and show them the ropes.
Organizers for the expo say educating young families is a critical part of growing the hobby.
So we kind of do what we can to reach out to young kids especially and kind of teach them, show them the proper way to do stuff and, the right way to get into the hobby.
He says along with educating kids at the expo, it also exposes them to different types of reptiles.
But there's also a nice variety of, a little bit more rare reptiles that people don't get to see all the time, like some rare sorts of tortoises, frogs, some rare snakes, and some rare lizards as well.
Adding to the family-oriented show, getting started in reptiles is very accessible.
You can get in, get a reptile in an enclosure for a couple $100.
But you could also spend a fortune.
You could spend well over that. It's just more or less, exactly what you're looking for and what you're willing to spend. But it's not a very expensive hobby to get into, entry-level wise.
No matter how committed you are to the reptile hobby, the Northern Wisconsin Expo provided opportunities for everyone. In Rothschild, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
I was a Navy submariner for over 20 years. I spent a large portion of my life underwater. Service is about putting your country before yourself. But Senator Ron Johnson uses his office to serve himself. Ron Johnson passed a special tax break that benefited his family's business, then cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since he's been elected. That's not what service is about. Tell Ron Johnson to stop voting for tax laws that benefit himself.
Keeping your family close together in your home these days are important. Let us remodel your kitchen and bath. Kitchen Bath Mart specializes in complete remodels for the past 35 years. From design to install, we'll take good care of you. Stop in or call us today at Kitchen Bath Mart. We're your #1 choice in kitchen and bath remodeling. Highway 70 East in Arborvita.
From Antwerp to you, thousands of dollars of loose diamonds will be available at Wickersham Jewelers, December 2nd through the 4th. Every shape, every quality, every budget. Receive a free pair of earrings when you make and keep an appointment. The absolute best selection and prices of the year. A free appraisal with purchase. 1 carat lab created diamonds starting at $9.99. Incredible prices for this 3-day event only at Wickersham Jewelers.
Don't miss the ultimate bluegrass supergroup, the High Hawks, when they perform at the Grand Theater in Wausau, Saturday, December 18th. With special guest Northwoods legend Tuck Pence, this night will have your heart jamming to great Americana music. Tickets on sale at grandtheater.org.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
While the U.S. was celebrating Thanksgiving Thursday, Egypt was celebrating the reopening of the ancient Avenue of the Sphinxes in Luxor. Roughly 1.5-mile road connects two temple complexes. It's estimated at more than 3,000 years old. Wasn't rediscovered until the 1940s. It's gone under decades of renovation since then, and it is now open, featuring hundreds of displays and things along the way.
And they've been busy. There's a lot going on there.
A lot going on.
All right, a lot going on for us weather-wise today, too. We've been through heavier snowfalls, but as you know, the roads are covered, slippery travel. That will linger into tonight. And like I said earlier, it is a snowplow driver appreciation day in Wisconsin. So they have lots of material out there to play with tonight, right? Let's check on the maps currently outside. Here's the radar. And again, there's nothing heavy. There's been a few pockets of moderate snow today, but again, the worst is off to the east of us. It'll all come to an end tonight. Just some light snow flurries from here until about midnight or so. But the distinct line between snow and no snow is right across parts of really Price County back to Lincoln, kind of over toward the Langlade area. So here we go, going forward, temperature-wise, hanging out in the 20s right now. So whatever is slushy tonight will likely freeze, so be careful tomorrow. And then looking ahead, the problem is Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to melt some snow and maybe bring some rain into the equation on Wednesday, just some light showers out there before it gets cold over the weekend.
Just keeps things with that freezing and unfreezing.
Freeze thaw.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next.